dear creative buddies, I hope everyone is fine, and I also hope that you have seen my previous videos regarding acid, bases and neutrals. How do they react with the indicators and how do they show the color change, everything you have seen. And how do the acids react with metals and carbonates and bases. So these two videos were very interesting videos and very interesting experiments also. So here today we are going to see that how to check the pH of the solutions. So now what is a pH then? pH is nothing but the concentration of hydrogen. Okay, so here P will be representing the potence. Potence is nothing but the power. Okay, so power means the concentration of the hydrogen ion will be determining the pH level of the different solutions. Okay, so here we have a pH scale. So that pH scale will be ranging from 0 to 14. And there is a bridge point at 7. Okay, so that 7 is the bridge point for the neutrals. So the neutral solution pH will be ranging at 7. And below 7, whatever solutions are there, the pH of them, if it is below 7, then that all solutions will be taking as acids. Then above 7 to 14, we will be taking all the solutions as bases. So these are the representation of the pH values of the acids, bases and neutrals. And they will be showing different color change with the pH indicator. So generally we will be having a paper that is yellow color like litmus paper only it will be there. Okay, that with that paper if we are keeping it on different solutions, then it will be showing different color change. Okay, so for the acids it will be ranging from dark red color to light pink color based on the pH level. If it is a strong acid, then it will be showing dark red color. If it is a weak acid, then it will be showing the light pinkish color like that. And if it is a strong base, then it will be showing the dark purple color to blue color. And if it is a light, if it is not a strong base or weak base, then it will be showing greenish to blue color in the pH or in the color change. That is in the pH paper. Here today we are going to do the same exciting experiment with another pH indicator. Okay, that pH indicator is in my hands. Wanted to know what is that indicator? Yes. So here that indicator is nothing but beetroot juice. Okay, so that beetroot juice I have taken as a pH indicator and I have added it to the different solutions of acids and bases, and these were the color changes which I have observed. So wanted to know how these all color changes have come. Then let's get into my channel. Products here. So here these all are different kinds of acids. Okay, so let us see what color they are going to change. So first I have taken tomato, and this is orange, and apple, vinegar solution, and this is yogurt or curd, and this is the lime juice. Okay, so these are the different types of acids I have taken. So first let us know what all acids will be there in these all solutions. Then let us go for the pH test. So here tomato will be having oxalic acid, and this orange will be having citric acid, and here apple will be having malic acid, and vinegar is nothing but acetic acid, and curd will be having lactic acid, and lime juice will be having citric acid. Okay, so these are the different kinds of acids. Now let us add some ml of the beetroot juice into each of the glass, and let us know the color change and their pH based on the color change of them. So first I am going to take few ml and I am going to add it into the tomato. So can you see the color change? Yes, it has returned to bright red color. Okay. So let us add it into the citrus, that is orange juice. Okay, so here the color change is not as bright as this tomato. You can see the difference here. And let us add it into the so this is also showing some bright color for us. Okay. And let us add few ml in the acetic acid. So it is nearly to pink color because it is a weak acid actually. Okay. And let us add it in the yogurt or curd. Okay. So it is also not dark red color. It is also pink. Okay, so the pH will be nearly around 5.5 or something like that. It is not a strong acid. Okay, so this is for the lime juice. So it is not neither light pink nor dark red. So it is medium. So the pH range will be 2 to 3 like that. So you can observe the color changes in these all solutions, right? So here the weak acids will be showing nearly pink color, and the dark we can if we are taking hydrochloric acid or sulfuric acid, they will be showing the dark red color. Okay, but here as we have taken different products, they are showing different color change, and by this we can know the pH of them based on, or let us see the color variation in the bases. Okay, so here I have taken different solution, all seem to be white, but here there are different solution here, and we are going to check out with the beetroot solution. So first I have taken surf, next calcium hydroxide, toothpaste, baking, and let me check out with the beetroot solution. And the bases give light blue to dark purple color. Okay, so based on the pH level, they will be giving different colors. So based on the color, you can know it. So if it is very dark, then the pH will be ranging from 13 to 14. If it is less, then it will be decreasing based on the color. If it is light blue, then it will be 6 or 7, or if it is greenish, then it will be 8 or 9, like that. It will be varying based on the colors. Okay, so let us see with the solutions. So first I am taking the surf solution, and I am going to add the beetroot solution. So you can see that it has turned to dark purple color. Okay, so can you observe the change? Okay, so let us keep it aside. And next we have taken calcium hydroxide, and let us add some ml of beetroot solution, and you can see it has turned to somewhat greenish color, means it is not a strong base actually. Okay, so okay, let us keep it aside. Next I am taking the toothpaste. Okay, so let me add it. So here we can see that it has turned to light greenish color. So here the calcium hydroxide is little bit darker, and this toothpaste is still more light green color. And this is your baking soda. So baking soda, let us take beetroot solution and let us see. So it has turned to dark purple color actually. So it seems to be dark or strong base actually. So here we can see the dark purple color. Okay, nice. I hope everyone have understood how to check the pH with the beetroot solution. and it is a very interesting experiment and it's very easy. You can try it out at your homes also. It is nothing problematic in it or nothing harmful in it, and you can check out with other vegetables also, because many of the vegetables will be having different kinds of acids in them, and different kinds of house products or the general using products will be having bases in them. So you can check out with these all, and you can find out which is an acid or which is a base and which is a neutral solution. Okay, so like this video, please do comment in my comment section that how did you try out this experiment and how successful you were, and how did you experience this color change and everything. I was very excited, and how you people have felt about it also, you please do comment in my comment section. And if you have any doubts also, please do comment in my comment section, and many more interesting videos are yet to come in my further videos. Till then, keep observing and keep learning. Thank you.